I have trouble. I know words, I just have trouble saying them sometimes. Fervently. But you're out here and it's like rage bait content. Just sometimes it's like, bro, get a grip. Grip everything. Clutch the butt cheeks. Grip. I want to give you a hug. Okay. Guys, it's like 10 p.m. but I had to talk to you guys, so I was like, why not? We're gonna do this right now. What time is it actually? 10:30. Let's get a bit comfortable. Let me just anyway, hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Timidjo and you're Theodora, okay? And this is me talking to my bestie, which is you guys, okay? And because I want to like personify y'all as one person, your name is Theodora, and it's either Theo for short or Dora. But yeah, today I just wanted to be like, you know, I've been talking to a lot of people and I've been talking to like a lot of my friends and just like randoms. I've just been talking to people and it's just been feeling like, you know, morale is down right now. You know, we keep getting hits left and right and it just seems like there's no end to bad news. Like it just keeps coming and coming and coming, and it's just really hard to be like, you know, positive in the face of constantly being like barraged by this and that and that and this. And it's usually, you know, from anything political, but it's just really hard to just constantly think positively and be like, yeah, you know, it's not always gonna be like this, when it feels like it's only gonna get worse from here, and things do keep getting worse. Like things are exponentially worse than they were 6 months ago, you know what I mean? And I just want to go like get a little tree and just enjoy life, but it's like everything is just bad in every single like domain, in every single field, and like everything. So it's like it's kind of hard to like describe this in feeling, but it's just like when you're getting hit on every single side, it truly feels like there is no ending to it all. Because it's like you go on, you want to like relax, okay, and do something. It's like, well, that's cool. Everything is expensive to do now, you know. It's like, oh well, I'll just do something for myself, and that's cool, you know. I do that, or do something free. But like sometimes you want to be able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Shit is expensive. Everything is expensive. And then you're like, you know, let me go on social media. Let's have some fun. Social media is literally like a cesspool right now. Like everyone thinks that just because they have opinions, they should say it on the internet at all times. And there are literally like, I'm not trying to dictate what other people do, you know what I mean? Like I'm literally yapping to you right now. Like, do whatever the fuck you want, but at certain times, bro, take a fucking hint and just back down. Learn tact, learn empathy. Like this, everything constantly have to be a circle of just like digression into meaningless like debates, and not even debates at this point, just meaningless like infighting and fighting and just god awful discourse. It's just like, bro, leave me be. I just want happiness. I just want to go on social media and just laugh at a couple videos and be like, hi, this, that. But you're out here and it's like rage bait content. It's like, oh this, oh that. It's just degenerates, okay? Some of them are just degenerates, and it makes me want to be like, get the fuck out of my face, please, bro. Like, oh my god, bruh. But anyway, this is titled Give Me a Hug, and honestly guys, I want to give you a hug. It's not gonna open. Okay, I just want to say, in light of literally the cesspool of darkness that has descended upon us, I just want to say, I want to give you a hug. Okay? I want you to give me a hug. I want to give you a hug. This is a virtual hug. I just want to say, broskies, I don't want to say it can only go from here, but some things are gonna improve, some things aren't, you know. Even if it's 600 years of darkness, it's 600 years of darkness, and then after the darkness there comes the light. Sorry, I was thinking of a show. I'm not gonna remember the name. I was thinking of a show when I thought of that. But it's just like, this is the path, this is the tunnel, and eventually there is something on the other side of it. Will it necessarily be good? I don't know, but it'll be different. You know what I mean? Like, as long as we're together, it's gonna be okay, you know? It'll be fine. We'll be good. We'll be Gucci. We'll be decent, I hope. Let's get into the main points I wanted to talk about. And by the way, this is not sponsored by Arizona, but I do want to say this is 68 cents at Winco, and I love that. Like, thank you. And then 5 cents like during tax or whatever. So good. My neck hurts though. I should have got a straw. Theo. Sometimes it literally just feels like the world wants to swallow us whole. You know what I mean? Like, it sees us, you know, laughing and giggling and just having a good old jolly time, and it just is like, I need to ruin that joy. You know, like, it sees you from 500 miles away, and it's like, hello, I'm gonna ruin your day. I'm gonna ruin whatever week you thought you had. And it stems from, I've heard this quote before, you know, we were never supposed to have this much access to media and information. And I don't know, I don't really like agree with the quote necessarily, but I think it's a nice like thing to like think about, you know, in my head, because I'm like, well, you know, we're always adapting and changing, you know what I mean? Like, starting off, we were huddled near a fire in caves, you know, we were never even supposed to make civilizations, you know. So it's like at what point is it, oh, we were never supposed to do this, we're never supposed to do that, we're never supposed to do that? At what point does it stop? You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily agree with the, oh, we were never supposed to have this much information, or oh, we were never supposed to see like ourselves as much, because it's like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? What do you mean, were we never supposed to progress? You know? Like, we definitely as a species have a lot of things we have to work through, and there's of course a lot of things that are still new to us, you know, that we that with the addition to technology we've discovered. But I don't really agree with the, oh, we were never supposed to like comment like quote, because it's like, that doesn't really make any sense in terms of human progression in general. Okay, but I was but honestly, it's just like, off the top of my head, bro, like, this is not scripted. I was just like, let's just make a video. Off the top of my head, this course I could just bring up with like a lot of information about just AI. God, AI. The discourse around that one is piping hot right now. Okay, corporations, just literally in general, like, there's a lot to go down there. And under corporations, I can bring up Bezos' wedding. I could bring up the tech giants and wanting, and how they want to create their own little cities. I can bring up that little nice bill that just passed in Congress. Am I gonna say it wrong? The Great Green Bill, not the Great Green Bill. It's a Great some bill, the one that's supposed to turn public lands into private lands. I don't know much about that one, but I do know like the bullet points of it, and I just that one just makes me so sad just thinking about it. It's just, man, I can talk about trad wives. I can talk about the rights of conservatism. I can talk about the rights in religious extremism. I can talk about so many things. Okay, I can talk about the people's weird want and need to have other people follow their morals and how they view like religion. Like, I can talk about that. I could talk about sadly Sabrina Carpenter's new album cover, because Jesus Christ, I've seen so many videos about that, and I don't want to talk about it because that one actually pisses me off a bit. I can talk about Benson Boone, bro. I don't want to talk about Benson Boone either. Okay, I don't really want to talk about pop. I don't want to talk about that. Those just piss me off, because the discourse around those just always just hurt me. You know, they're just like, But it's just like there's always something to talk about because there's always things we're arguing about. Sometimes it just seems like it's so minuscule, so small, and I just look at it and I'm just like, I couldn't give less of a shit. Like learning about everything Benson Moon and Sabrina Carpenter is all against my will. It's been just TikTok and like, oh, this is, and then my hands are distracted and I just have to listen to them yap about like, well, her album cover is the devil, and or Sabrina's album cover goes against feminism, or I just think you guys all lack nuance, or not everything is about nuance. Like, oh my god, if you don't get out of my face, if you don't get out of my face, if you don't get out of my face. Or the whole Benson Boone thing, it's like, am I the only one who hates Benson Boone? Or, guys, you guys are all hating on Benson Boone and I don't understand why. Or, how Benson Boone is a herald of modern day Christianity. Or, is Benson Boone a Mormon? Like, I don't care. I couldn't care less, actually. Like, think about how much you think I care about. Okay? Multiply that by 0. Please. Please, like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Okay, fuck. Ooh, I just spilled some of my tea. Guys, I just spilled some. Oh my god, Theo, get me a new shirt. Okay, well, it's just something like that. You, where did I leave it? But honestly, in light of a lot of the things I just listed, I don't know how much I'm gonna cut. In light of everything I just listed, if anybody is watching this, let me just say I just want to give you a virtual hug. Okay, I just sometimes hugs are just really healing, and they're just nice, and they're calm, and they're peaceful. But we all need some peace in our lives. I think we've forgotten that not everything has to be so overstimulated, not everything has to be constantly fighting, not everything has to be, oh, I disagree with this, oh, I hate you for this, oh, die because you disagree with me on this. Honestly, it's like a chill pill. Let's just take one moment and calm down. Personally, I feel like a lot of things could be solved if you all just took a moment and calm down. In one way I want to say it's not that serious, but in another way I want to say it is that serious, you know? Like, definitely depends on the situation, but sometimes, broskies, take a step back. Take 3 steps, take 20 steps back. And just be like, okay, let's just try to understand what just happened and what my reaction to it should be. Just take a breath. I'm just gonna be like, I just want to give some people who are so clearly hurt a hug, who just so clearly have so much pain, bro. I just want to give you a hug, because to have gone to this point, some must have gone wrong. Some where it's like it's just hurting you that much. I just want to give you a hug. I just want to be like, let's just calm down. Let's take a chill. Let's just take a couple steps back. Let's just sit down and let's just hug it out. Let's bring back hugging it out. Matter of fact, bring back just hugging it out. You know, when your parents used to force your sibling to hug it out and calm down? Yeah, that, but on a wider, grander scale. Let's all do it. Let's all just be like, you know what, man? Let's take a break. I think we both deserve hugs right now. You know, hugs are a cure. Okay, they're a cure for some. They're a cure, though. I think. I don't know. I think a lot of people would have a lot more hope if sometimes someone just took a step back and was like, you know what, I need to calm down a bit. And the other person was like, yeah, you know what, I need to calm down too. And then they both calmed down, and at the end of it, they hugged. I was like, thanks for listening, for hearing me out, for having a discussion. That, like, imagine that in today's world. Like, imagine that in like a popular like video or something like that, in like one of those stupid, I don't know, it's not podcasts, one of those stupid like what are those videos, like those man matcha alpha things? Imagine if they literally were just like, matter of fact, dude, you're right and I am wrong, and the other dude was like, thank you, oh my god, I've never had someone, you know, agree with me on one of these podcasts. I'm like, yeah, dude, you know what, you really changed my mind. And then they hugged and we're like, you know, this is a very enlightening discussion. And then they hugged. Wouldn't that be so cool? Wouldn't that just make you so surprised and you're like, whoa, what is happening? Of course, they be degenerates in the comments being like, yeah, and you know, don't mind them, bro. They got other problems too. You know, they should hug each other. They should hug each other. They too deserve hugs. Listen, guys. Oh my god. Dora. Okay, Dora. Listen. Sometimes the one with the shit. Okay, just wants to gobble you up and spit you out like a piece of chewed gum. Don't let that motherfucker spit you the fuck. No. Don't let it eat you. Don't let it eat you. It's gonna try its hardest. It's gonna be like, tell him to fuck off. You know, look at it like it's a little toddler trying to bite at you and be like, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Matter of fact, flap it. Flappy him. Okay? Beat him up. Beat him up. And if you're more like a peace lover, give the world a hug. You know? In the face of its anger, be like, dude, are you okay? Do you need a moment? Want me to hug you? Like, do you need something? Do you need anything? You want some water? Like, you seem a bit tired. In the face of its resentment, of its need to put you down, slap it, or be like, are you okay? Do you need anything? Both are totally valid, by the way. Either one works. Whichever one fits you better, honestly, is what I have to say to this. Because me personally, I need my iced tea. Oh my god, I have to get up. Me personally, there are 4 things off the top of my head I can be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna stand on these. You know, these 4 things. It's 1, if you're a corporation, fuck you. Okay, number 2, save the earth. Save Mother Nature. I don't know why this is a point of contention, but it's whatever. I just cleaned this carpet! I'm blaming you, Theodora. Did you guys know every time I say your name, I want to start busting out into a Hamilton song? Anyway. I'm gonna peeved. Sometimes I think I'm cursed, but it's okay. It's okay. Peace and calmness. This is why I need a hug. You guys should give me a hug. Where was I? Hate corporations, save the earth, leave people alone as long as they're not hurting anyone. Okay, I genuinely, I say this wholeheartedly with all my heart. I will never ever understand how some people care so much about someone else's life. They're little, well, if they do this, they're gonna go to hell. Well, you shouldn't be out here looking like this. Well, I don't want to have to see your belly button. Or, if you're a beta male, you are failing at this. Or, it's a sin to like someone of the same gender. Or, why do they believe that there's more than 2 genders? I don't understand why you give a shit. I don't understand why you give a flying anything what someone else is doing with their lives. I genuinely am clueless to the absolute degree as to why you are out here being so loud about how someone else is living their life when it's not hurting you, not affecting you. And the whole little children are gonna see it. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, they're gonna see people doing something different than what their parents do. That's crazy. It's almost like that's how the world is. I know I genuinely, like, that's something I so fervently, don't laugh. I have trouble. I know words, I just have trouble saying them sometimes. Fervently? Like, just, what was I gonna say? Maybe I should have scripted this. JA. Thoughts come and go. Thoughts come and go, guys. It's 10 p.m. What am I doing? I just, sometimes it's like, bro, get a grip. Get both grips. Grip your toes too. Grip everything. Clutch the butt cheeks. Grip. Get all the grips. Grip your body. Grip yourself. Grip. Get the grips. I infect you with the case of the grips. Get it. Hold on to it. Hopefully, it'll help you. Please. What's the last one? I know this is gonna be so controversial. It's gonna be so controversial. All humans are human. I know, in light of everything, it's so insane. I know, but all humans are human. Despite what country you are in, whatever. Okay, despite what country you are. How did I do it twice? How did I do that twice? Theodora, you're mine. I had to. Okay. What was I? I was speaking. I was thinking, and I was thinking, and I was speaking, and I was distracted thinking of the speaking, and now we're here. Theodora, you're mine. Words are being spoken to me in my head and then said out loud, but not the right ones. How has your day been? Contemplate and tell me, how was June? The whole month while I think, what in the world was I saying? What was I just saying? What was I just saying? What were the words going out of my mouth? What was I? Humans, oh my god. All humans are humans, guys. All humans are humans. I know that's a crazy concept. All humans, despite what nationality, what race, they're all just humans. And I know that's insane. But I view all humans as humans. And the entire concept, like when I say the words, God, war is one of the worst human creations of all time, one of the most useless. And you said, how was somebody even supposed to protect their territory? I just, humans killing other humans. We're such an intelligent species. You'd think we would have moved past it by now, but we haven't, and that's just so sad. Like, call me an idealistic person, naive, whatever, but like, really? Like, we're still at this? We're still with these proxy wars, with these, like, destabilization of countries by superpowers. Like, we're still doing these things? You're not embarrassed, you know, at your grown age, causing all this death and destruction. You're not, you know, you don't feel any remorse, you know, empathy for the people who are gonna die. Nothing for anybody. Oh, okay, that makes me want to hug. I actually want to hug everyone, because that's just so sad. Like, that's just so sad. It's, why is it that the destruction of each other is accepted as long as it's not the ones from those neatly drawn lines on a map? Like, okay, I'm gonna talk and circle my room, but you know, face everything with a little lick of anger, the little lick of happiness, jealousy, sadness. Feel those emotions, okay, and just utilize them. Because I've been told multiple times, oh, you're too emotional. Oh, women are just so emotional. Well, fuck you too, bitch. Matter of fact, emotions are a thing, guys. I know, crazy. Emotions are a thing. Humans have them. The whole you're so emotional thing, when it's simply having emotions, it's fucking crazy. Okay, so use that anger that you have, that jealousy, that sadness, that happiness. Utilize that shit, guys. Take over the world. Take over the world. Please. Please. Take over it and build monuments to the hugging spirits, the fairies who bless us with great hugs, and then have everyone hug each other. I'm telling you guys, it's a cure. Okay, Theo? It's a cure for I don't know what yet. But that's your job to figure it out. At the end of the day, give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a little treat for surviving the day, because you survived the day. Thousands of other people didn't. Okay, everyone's gonna be like, it's not an accomplishment surviving one day. Take it a day at a time. Okay, so it is actually an accomplishment to be living, to be going day after day after day after day. We did not make it through the day that you just did. We did not make it through the day that you will tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. Take joy in some little things, like giving hugs. Did you know that's the theme of this video is just hugs? I literally was like, I'm gonna make a video about hugs, and I'm gonna talk and yap about it for 20 minutes. And I did, because it all comes back. It all comes back to giving people hugs. And I hope you can also understand how this is like, I'm talking about it in like reality, and also as a metaphor to just being nice to people and just having empathy and just finding a way to make someone else's day brighter. It doesn't have to be hugs, okay? It could just be talking to random people. It could just be seeing someone and being like, I like your outfit, it's a cute outfit. It can be a multitude of things, but what I just mean is putting positive things out there. That necessarily doesn't even need to be helping you. It could just be helping a random person, but that just puts positive energy out there, because we have been putting negative after negative after negative energy. Everything is unbalanced. Okay, like, I mean, personally, sometimes I feel like when I make other people happy, I can physically feel myself being happier because I made someone else happy. It brightened my day. I see someone else smiling, and it's just, you know, that little like little smile you also get. Love it. Like, my arm is getting tired holding you up, sis. I'm gonna sit you down. I'm gonna sit you down. Oh my god. You're like at a weird ankle, folks. Concluding thoughts. This is my hug to you. Give me back a hug. Comment down below one way you're gonna make someone happier tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after that. Just one little way you're gonna make someone happier. You're gonna do a little thing. It's just brighten the world up a bit, because there are a lot of people out there who would love to see it all. And like I said, you can beat up the world, you can give it a hug, but you know, after that you gotta come back. You can get back and be like, okay, did you learn anything? What was it? Don't fuck with me. We can coexist, but like, don't try to eat me, bro. You know, like, that was rude. I don't go around trying to eat you. Well, no, I don't. Don't try to eat me. That's not a nice thing to do. Basically, balance, bro. Is this full video about balance? Is that what this conclusion has come to through our conversation? I feel like talking to y'all, it's been a roller coaster. This is literally how I face up my friends, by the way. This is literally like besties. Another day, another dollar. Anyway, it's 11 p.m. Sunday, 6:29. I can't remember dates anymore. Give yourself a hug for me. Okay. Bye.